Hello family, this is your girl Mary Lee. Don't forget to put the dash between the Mary and the Lee. Today is September the 29th, 2018. I am working from home, as you can see. I'm at 6210 South Kimbark, apartment 308. I have to do this real fast, so listen real carefully because I got some videos in today and I need to back them up with some evidence because I got this thing lingering over my head with people trying to accuse me of assault at the mustard seed, and I don't want to be picked up on a so-called warrant that I know I don't have. So this is gonna nip this shit in the bud. Okay, now on May 8th of 2016, I was arrested for trespassing at the mustard seed on North Avenue in Chicago, 507 West North Avenue, the Mustard Seed AA meet. Now, as you can see right here, that's the State of Illinois Department of Human Service personal property receipt. Now, I got my clothing back after being arrested on Mother's Day, May 8th of 2016, and taken to the Cook County Jail, on May 9th and given all kind of drugs and diseases. They held me down and put me on a psych ward and gave me all kind of drugs and diseases. That was on May 9th. And because, I wasn't acting like a crazy lunatic or whatever, they transferred me on October the 3rd. If you can look right here, that's 10/3/16. Now, in the art of war, they say don't repeat it. They are trying to kill two birds with one stone, me and Oprah Winfrey, because if you can look right here, it says October the 3rd, 2013, they wrote a letter about Oprah's long goodbye in the Sun-Times newspaper on October the 3rd, 2013. Basically, it just says, how can we miss you if you never go away? And then they talk real bad about her and compare her to Al Capone and how she really didn't do nothing for the city. So if you want to check that out, you could go to the record of the Sun-Times newspaper, number 55881036. That's October the 3rd, 2013. So, they just trying to kill two birds with one stone. Okay? Now, to prove that I am being railroaded, this is a book, Working in Law and Justice. And if you really do the research, you understand what I'm saying, you would know that it's a drag queen by the same name as myself, Mary Lee Davis. You see, Mary Lee Davis, Working in Law and Justice. And it was written in 1999. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. Now, I gave Oprah my story in 1995, so they had to, come behind me. And it's a transgender, white transgender that, wrote the book. Now, it's hard to get real good help. It's supposed to say Mary L. Davis, okay? But that's how the book look or whatever and stuff. I had the book, but, because of all this railroad I've been going through, it's just crazy and stuff. Now here, Tim Dog Media, he wrote about Oprah on October the 5th, 2013. You understand what I'm saying? Now, right here, the title is called Why is Chicago Still Hung Up on Oprah? So he wrote his after, after the Sun-Times wrote about Oprah's long goodbye. You understand what I'm saying? So his said that Oprah's show ended right here. You see it say September the 9th of 2011. But it did not end September the 9th, 2011. it ended on my birthday, May 25th, 2011. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, whose birthday is on April the 29th, 1969, she was born, and she's a Jehovah's Witness. Here go the Jehovah's Witness flyer. It said, who really controls the world? Now, this is Swaparama. My ex-girlfriend, you know, and I used to work at the flea market and stuff, long story short. But back to, you know, the date on why is Chicago still hung up on Oprah by Tim Dog Media. It says that her show ended September the 9th. Now, I met my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, on September 9th in the 90s. And my so-called friend, Dwayne Lewis, his birthday is on September 9th. So stay with me. Okay, so after... This is basically about money and real estate. And I'm pretty much the founder of AA for real, because of my dope rap that got everybody sober. Now, this is the Evans Club meeting. I used to go with an Italian by the name of Donna Marie Evans, okay? All right, so I've been with AA since 1996, but my dope rap I wrote long before I went to AA. Now, I was a part of the Rogers Park Al-Anon Club. If you can see that, you can see that April 1st of 2018, I was at the secretary meeting, okay? And that's their financial report. You understand what I'm saying? Which lets you know, that I am a part of AA and, all that. So what they're trying to do is, keep all the money, act as if I'm not, somebody for real, and not allow me to be a part of the, AA fellowship, kicking me out all the meetings, trying to say I'm trespassing, things of that nature, after they railroaded me on May 31st of 2008 by saying I disarmed a police officer because I wrote a book about my child abuse story, Mary, rhymes, poems, and metaphors plus one song, written by me, Mary Lee Davis. And to prove that, I'm trying to get all this together. You have to excuse me, but this is not my cup of tea, but it does concern me. But, yeah, my birth certificate, see? I was born at Jackson Park Hospital. They trying to make it seem as though I'm just a nobody or whatever. And you see my name, Mary Lee Davis and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody's trying to use my name, use me up, and act as if I'm not worth of nothing. So after they railroaded me, in 2008, May 31st, I became homeless and I lost everything, and I've been going through hell ever since, as you can see, by my teeth and this all kind of stuff going on. You understand what I'm saying? But they're trying to cover their tracks and stuff because they don't want to pay me because they know I'm worth a lot of money. So, I thought after a while, things would calm down, but on, like I said, May 8th, I was arrested at the Mustard Seed by this guy named Paris, harassing me and stuff, and filing false claims on me and stuff. So they sent me, to the 18th district. That's the district that, they railroad people at and stuff that they're trying to get rid of. Then they took me to 1st district. Then they took me to the Cook County Jail on May 9th of 2016. And then they put me on the psych ward. And they, doped me up with all kind of medication. No, I don't drink, drug, or smoke. My sobriety date is December the 25th, 1997, okay? So you do the math. So, they was hating on my sobriety date because it's hard to dirty up a person's image if they sober. So they thought that I would relapse, but I didn't. So because I wasn't giving them a hard time at the psych ward, they took me to Elgin on October the 3rd, and I stayed there for about a month. I did good, I guess, and they let me go back to to the psych ward at Cook County Jail or whatever, and they dismissed me on November the 9th of 2016. And they dismissed me to the Pacific Garden Mission. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, it was so disgusting there. I was like, man, I can't do this after going through what I went through and stuff. I was detoxing from the drugs they gave me, and, you know, my hands were shaking it, and it was so much going on at the Pacific Garden Mission. Now, I had a lot of more proof, but I left it at the Pacific Garden Mission, hoping somebody will hold on to it and come to my rescue, like right now. You understand what I'm saying? For real. And so I ended up going to the mailbox because my checks were still coming to my mailbox or whatever and stuff. Now, when I went to jail in 2016, I had a check for $750, right? But as you can see right here, my property list says I didn't have any money, but I did. I had money. You understand what I'm saying? But the police stole my checks. They stole a whole lot of important stuff from me. They even stole my coat that I was wearing and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Long story short, I had no money or whatever. I went to the Pacific Garden Mission, and I stayed there about 2 days. And then some told me to go to the mailbox, and it was some Social Security checks there or whatever and stuff, right? I said, oh, God is good, right? So I ended up going to I went to a motel. It's called Saratoga Motel. You see? Right here. You know. And these are all the receipts right here. And I stayed there from November to, I believe, February. To about February. And then I ended up going to this lady named Alberta Smith. You understand what I'm saying? And I stayed with her from, for about a couple of months or whatever. And believe me, the housing was not, you know, a recovering place. But she'll tell you I stayed sober. And the people, you know, at the hotel, Saratoga, 7701 South Cicero, would tell you, but they didn't change, you know, but if they do their records, they'll know I paid, and I paid dearly, and, you know, and I stayed sober and stuff. So I left Saratoga, I left Miss Smith place, and I went to this place called Wings of Family, and I stayed about a month. You understand what I'm saying? And then I ended up coming here to Feather Fist. You understand what I'm saying? Now right here, it says Mary Davis. See, they keep switching my name around. Now, right here, it say Mary Lee Davis. I got a police report. I got to put this in, you know, that say all kind of stuff. It say female. It say female, but I put lady. And then it said race, I put Native American. Then it say black, I put brown. You understand what I'm saying? But this is the address I'm at now. I'm trying to get my record expunged, and people study trying to railroad me and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And I got to go through all this and prove some stuff. Now, on my police report, on this police report or whatever, or expungement petition, you know, you see they got Mary Davis, and I put Lee in it because they want to leave my middle name out. You understand what I'm saying? And if you go through this whole thing, right here, it says I was born in 66. I put 1967 because that's when I was born, May 25th, 1967. So it's a lot of discrepancy. Long story short, you know, I'm being railroaded. So I'm just clearing my name with this video because I made a video today to prove that I was arrested or I was held down and given drugs on May the 9th. And this video would go with the other video and a whole lot of other videos and stuff. And basically, you know, it's an identity theft thing. See what it say? How to guard against identity theft. You understand what I'm saying? So to Paris and the mustard seed and all y'all, you know you read that book, Came to Believe, and you could not put me out. I gotta go. Time is ticking fast, y'all. Gotta go. Bye.